Hello, I'm Josh Magennis, and these are my first, best and worsts. First team, professionally or ever? Local football team called Brownsburn Rangers.
You out front for them?
No, I was in nets. The first name I had back on the shirt was a Man United top with Eric Djemba. Yeah, and full circle, I played with him at St Mirren.
Oh, did you tell him?
I told him, yeah. He thought I was taking the mick. But I had a picture of me in that shirt.
Why did you get that shirt?
I had that shirt, I bought the top, I went on tour with the Brownsburn team to Blackpool. They used to do a Blackpool Cup when I was like junior, under 10, 11s. Bought the top, came back, usual remember nostalgia, JJB Sports. They used to print the shirts, so I went in and I was like, yeah, I'll take Djemba over Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy, Scholes, so yeah. You have to pay by letter, yeah. It was I think it was £5 a number and like £1.50 a letter, and I was like, oh, the pocket money's gone here. Yeah, I played first team. First time I played at St James's Park was for Wigan in the cup. It was a cup match. We won 2-1. Let me think. For any reason?
Any reason, just personal opinion.
It would probably be Imi, because he's either hooked up to a machine on his legs or he's hanging upside down from the wall to get blood flow, and that would freak me out, yeah. He has no chill when it comes to recovery or gym work.
Wasn't expecting that.
The worst in it, Andrew Olawabari sang, what did he sang, where were we? I can't remember the song, but he sang it to Demi Mitchell, a one-on-one, and it was horrendous. Horrendous, like nails on a chalkboard type stuff.
I'm thankful I didn't hear that.
Worst defeat was when I was at my stint in Aberdeen, we got beat. I have two. We got beat 9-0 and I scored an OG. Yeah, exactly how it was. And then for Northern Ireland, we played in a World Cup playoff final against Switzerland, and we got cheated out of it with a handball that wasn't a handball for a penalty. Best player I've ever played with.
And why is it Pierce Sweeney?
Pierce Sweeney, big bald eagle. I've played with players who have been amazing in their time, but I don't know if I've actually necessarily played with them at their best. But I played with Robbie Fowler and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank at Cardiff. They were outrageous. Aaron Ramsey, well, actually he was 15 years old and he was running around like the Terminator. And Steve Davis, I played with Steve Davis in Northern Ireland, who was an absolute magician. So can't really nail it down to one exact player. But yeah, I would say probably those guys.
Not Djemba?
Not Djemba, no. We were both as bad as each other at St Mirren. Best goal I've ever scored. Two sides. The best goal that I didn't expect myself to score, I scored in a cup game for Aberdeen against Peterhead from about 30 yards. And then the most memorable, greatest goal for me was my first goal for Northern Ireland against Greece. We won 3-1 and I scored the second goal, and then that night we qualified for the Euros. The best piece of advice I ever received is do not be afraid to be misunderstood. People think you're understood, that you go a long way into pleasing other people, but people think you're a nice guy, if people think you're not, it doesn't really matter, as long as you believe in yourself. Don't be afraid to be misunderstood.